We're back. There's Christmas music playing in the background. I hope it's subtle enough that you can just kind of hear it. So, woo, I came back faster than I expected, to be honest with you. I just intended to sit down for a second and just kind of like tune in, and then it was like, boom, we're in. All right, so here we go. All right, so this topic came up of like, so for example, if we have somebody in our life that is, for the word is like conflict, like, I'm gonna turn my chair this way because I want to face you. When someone is having conflicts and it appears they're making it about you, but in your heart of hearts, like you're like, no, this has nothing to do with me. You know, we can recognize that, and then we can see they have a deeper something going on, like a deeper pain, and it's being projected. And then we can just say, I see your pain. And sometimes I've called it out and said, I see the cause of it. And yeah, that doesn't always go well. But we can also, if it gets in there, we can just say, I see your pain. I see what this is sparking in you. I understand. And we can also say to them, and what is it you would like me to do different so you could feel different? Well, if you did this or did this or did this, okay, some of that's negotiable. Some of that I can do. And there are some of that I will not do. That's non-negotiable. So how do we come to a resolve? There are things that are absolute yeses that I'll do, and there are things that absolute no's I should do. And I say this to everybody. If you don't have an absolute yes and an absolute no, there's sometimes a gray area where we can say, like, at this moment, I'm not really sure. It's not a yes or a no yet, but I'll get back to you. And then as we sit with it, it becomes a yes or a no. But when something is an absolute yes, we absolutely do it. And if it's an absolute no, we know they know negotiating on that one. You can't negotiate on a yes or a no. You can negotiate on the gray area. And so with emotions, there are some emotions, and I always speak to myself like this. If I need to get something off my chest, like, I can say either to myself, if that's not satisfying, if I can't do it alone, sometimes I need somebody to hold space, and I will go to somebody and I'll say, hey, I gotta get this off my chest. Can you hold space? Because I need to do this like fully like regurgitate, get everything out of me, like throwing up. And the person says yes, or they might say no. But if they say yes, you just get it all out. And then when you're done, you're done. And the person's like, so honored. You trusted me to hold space and all of that. And yeah, and then we're free, because we have to release this built up energy that builds inside of us, whether it be a coyote call. If I don't do a coyote call or an orgasm scream, there's going to be a moment I'm going to scream about something. The body needs to scream. Let's give it the organic, beautiful expression. Why would we not want it to express? Why would we hold anything back? We don't hold back our bodily functions. We let them flow as they naturally do. Let's let the emotions flow through as they naturally do. Let's watch the evolution as it normally is. It's just it's evolution. It's happening. We can't stop it. Like, I love and there's a world of like, we can't stop it. We can't really create it and give it all the momentum it needs, and we cannot stop it. It's of God's will. We can give it that window. We can open that door. When the door is knocked on, we open it and say, and God's like, I need you to like put your focus here. And then we go, oh, focus there. Because the manifestation has already arrived. God's just knocking at our door so we can say, okay, I'm coming out. I'm ready. Like, it's not this like, oh, hey, wait a minute, I have to get dressed. Like, I was doing this or that. It's like, no, I'm ready. Boom. I'm out the door. Always. Always, always, always be 1000% ready when God calls. Means keep it light, keep it tight, keep the emotions aware, keep the heart wide open, but with also it has its own, remember the mind has its own mind. The heart has its own mind. Let it think for itself. The gut has its own mind. Let it think for itself. Don't try to overthink it. We're not separate, but we are community. We must come together in order to have that synchronistic balance, like within all the way back down. There we go. All the way back down to the ground. So we're always that possibility of balance. And when we're off balance, I mean, that's opportunity. My God, it is finest when we're off balance, because that's just going to be the strength that builds the foundation, which is completely solid. So when it knows its center, which is about right there, there we go. So I think that's all for now. Look at this crazy hair. Kelly, growing my hair out. A little bit of a pain in my ass, but sorry for the cuss word. A little bit of pain in my assets. But you know what? It has been my pleasure to break through my deepest fear with you. So to each and every one of you that are watching, in the last few videos, I broke through a fear that has encapsulated me probably for 20 years. But now I'm ready. So I love all your loving support. And to each and every one of you, I support you. I love that we are all here to support each other to get this message out there. The more of us that come together, the faster the frequency of this message reaches everybody. We want everybody to at least feel it. What you do with it, I don't know, but at least feel it. You know what I mean? Just have that moment. We've all had moments where it wasn't, we weren't feeling it. And I know I have. I don't know about us all, but I have. It is the driving force that brings me back to this moment to feel like the aliveness and just sharing the message and the aliveness with everyone. Sometimes I feel like it's my best kept secret. And I did start to say that. And then it's like, okay, cool. If you have the best kept secret, what do? You share it with the world. Who has the best secret? Like, you're like, oh my gosh, at this place, there's this deal. And like, who doesn't want to share good news? Like, we want to share the secrets because it is the best kept secrets. It's a level of like journey on. It's a level of moments of acceptance. And just, it's like planning a really good meal. We can say, I'm going to have that moment of absolute connection with myself. And I'm going to prepare for it like I would a good meal. And I'm going to enjoy it and savor it like I would a good meal. And I will enjoy it. And when it comes to a close, I will savor it. And I'll remember, I'm going to have another good meal. And another, and another, and another. So, I surrender. I finally surrender to this state of joy that, man, when I fight it, it feels so like purposeless. And when I let it flow, it feels like unstoppable because it's all from love. Yeah, I look forward to our next conversation. And eventually, God willing, this will be set up and there will be people here, any one of you that find this, and I would love to converse with you. I would really enjoy that, to really connect and just like, get to know you, that you get to know me. All right. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk soon.